I'm Suad Joseph, Distinguished Research Professor Emerita at the University of California, Davis. Dr. Nadera Shalhoub-Kevorkian is an internationally recognized and respected scholar of the law, the state, securitization, gender, childhood, suffering, and trauma in the Middle East, with a special focus on Palestine. She has a BA in political science, a BSW in social work, an MA in criminology, a PhD in law, and has done postdoctoral research in ethnic studies and feminist studies. She has single-authored 6 books, edited 3 books, written 10 monographs, produced 24 book chapters, authored over 70 peer-reviewed articles in journals, and 8 articles in non-peer-reviewed journals. She's received around 30 grants from international and Israeli research foundations. Her research and teaching has been recognized through a dozen awards from institutions in Israel and outside of Israel. Her stature as a researcher of the intersections of gender, children, criminology, the law, and the state in the Middle East is unparalleled. Her path-breaking work on gender-based violence has reshaped the field of Middle East feminist studies. Her pioneering work on children and trauma and what she calls unchilding has led scholars of youth and children and childhood studies to rethink what it means to be a child under conditions of long-term violence. Her work on the nature of suffering that is generational and social shifts foundational Western paradigms and grounds them in the experience of Palestinians and others who have endured long-term political, social, economic oppression. Dr. Shalhoub-Kevorkian is a one-of-a-kind scholar. A committed scientist, she rigorously gathers data. She scrutinizes data with scientific methodological tools. Working from the ground up, she arrives at analyses driven by fieldwork, by surveys, by ethnographically rich observations. Her theoretical formulations challenge the fields of gender studies, childhood studies, legal studies, state studies, and psychological studies to contextualize and historicize in order to deepen their understandings of the human condition, particularly the human condition under duress, disarray, and deterioration. Internationally, Dr. Nadera Shalhoub-Kevorkian is acknowledged as a leading scholar of these fields, an inventor of fields of study, a creator of new categories of understanding, a towering scholar for whom those of us who study these fields are deeply indebted.